Take the ready from the rhyme now. Mogya Tom Chiakra. You are watching Immaculate Conception podcast. Charlie, keep it locked. Mogya Tom Chiakra. Peace.
Yeah. Hey guys, it's me, Shanice, from the Immaculate Conceptions podcast, and I am here at the Hit Beat Studio in Ghana with Mogya Tom. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me too.
Yes, how you doing?
I'm fine. What about you? Akwaba?
Medasi. I remember the teeny bit. Yes, I've been here in Ghana now for about almost 3 weeks, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been enjoying myself.
Wow.
Getting to know the culture, trying to eat the food.
Sure. What's your favorite?
My favorite, my favorite thing I think that I've had some really good light soup. With chicken. Okay. It's a little different for me because I eat a lot differently at home. My food is very basic at home, so it's been interesting. But I'll try to try everything. Sure.
Welcome home.
Thank you, and I will be back. Right. I do feel like I want to make Ghana like home for me for real, so I'll be back. And I thank you guys for welcoming me. Let's get into the show, Mogya.
Right.
I was nervous because I just got through eating and I didn't have any gum. And a little birdie told me that you'd be kissing women when they come in the studio.
Wow. It's a little bit truth, you know.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit truth.
Okay.
What I mean is that if a woman comes and the confidence is not, they have to boost the confidence themselves. Yeah, that's where I come inside them to make the magic happen. So yeah, but not the real kiss as that. I kiss the songs to make it hit.
Okay. Thank you for clearing that up.
All right.
Yes. So tell me, who is Mogya Tom?
God bless you and greetings to all the viewers and everybody. Mogya Tom is a musician, you know. Mogya Tom is a sound engineer, at the same time a producer. So
a very unique stage name. What does Mogya Tom mean?
All right. God bless you. When you say Mogya means blood.
Blood, okay.
Yeah, blood. So and when like music, everybody loves music as well. You understand? And music is life. And when you're talking about Mogya or blood too, blood is in everybody. Blood is in everybody, so I connect with everybody, with my kind heart, with my words, my everything that I do in music. So in short, Mogya is blood.
Okay,
that's right. Yeah,
awesome. I like that. Okay. So how did you get started in music? Like what, like your very, very earliest productions or creative musical things? How did you get started with that?
Mogya, like I said, is my stage name, and my parents gave me a name Augustine. So my real name is Augustine Echampo. So that's my real name. And I come from a small town in Ghana, in the eastern region part, the part of Ghana, eastern region called Achimhwekwai, New Abrim area. And my mom is from Achimhwekwai and my dad is from Achimedwafo. So I come from these two towns and I stay with both of them, so I can relate to them as well.
And what region of Ghana is that?
Eastern region.
Eastern region.
Okay. Yeah, so that's where I come from. Yeah.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about your upbringing.
I started music when I was a kid. You know, I started with my mom when he was going to church at Catholic, with my Catholic church. So it's where my music, I got the grace from. So I continued from school as well. When I went to school, like I was a choir leader as well in school. At Eastern region, it's a town called Cochrane to me. Kufuridua area. So it's there I completed JHS, and from there I continue again at my dad's place. My dad's place at Chimedwafo, and I continue again at my mom's place. So it's at Chimoda. It's there I went to senior high school. That's Atifa Senior High School. Aztec. So it's there, and because of the music, friends are coming to me, and it's there. Before I went to SHS, I'm already a producer. Like I'm producing beat, recording people, doing mistakes for like school after school, like going to entertainment. So the concentration, the education was no more. Listen, so I was dropped out from school. Not anybody, but I didn't complete, and I just continue. I just want to follow my journey. for the music. So from there, and I decided to travel around like inside Ghana to get experience when it comes to the music. So from there, I went to the Western region. From there to then I come like so on, and now we are here. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So let's talk about your personal life a little bit, if you don't mind.
Sure.
I'm sure the ladies will be asking about your relationship status, things of that nature. What can you tell me?
Things about.
I
didn't hear. This again?
About your relationship status. Are you single? Are you married? Do you have children?
I'm a family man. I'm a family man, but I'm not married.
Okay.
I have kids, I have kids, and I'm still searching though. But right now I want to marry the music first, because now the music is taking all my time. Because going to studio 24/7, producing beats, mixing, mastering, writing, singing, sometimes going to programs and everything. I need to focus. You understand? For now, so yeah. So right now I'm a family man, but I'm not married. Yeah.
I respect that. So you recently just released an EP, Blood Journey.
Yeah.
And which number project is this for you that you released?
You said this.
How many? Is this like your second, third, fourth?
This is my, I would say my third.
Third. Okay.
Because last year, 10th September, I released an EP called Blood Tonic. Blood Tonic, and from there, me and my brother Adumba Ifa.
Adumba Ifa. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Immaculate Conceptions podcast, straight with a queen herself, Adumba Ifa, straight from Africa. We love you.
We released a magic album called Solid EP. You understand? So I think from there, and the Blood Journey is the one that followed the Solid EP. Yeah. So
what was the inspiration for the Blood Journey?
The inspiration is it's quite challenging. It's my own experience though, It's my own experience, like what I've passed through, and sometimes to you want to motivate the people as well, and the love, everything. So I'm just cutting across. So whenever you listen to the EP, you'll find, everybody will find your own choice
that you can connect to.
That you can connect to. Yeah.
Okay. Understand that.
Yeah.
So is there like a certain genre that you say your music falls into?
Yes. I do Afrobeat, but in Ghana, our mother genre that we do is high life, high life, and we have hip life as well. But on the EP, you can find even reggae, you can find the hip life, you can find high life, and you can find Afrobeat as well. Yeah. So.
Okay. So earlier. And shout out to Hit Beats. We are in his studio. I don't know if I said that earlier or not, but thank you, Hit Beats, for allowing us to use your studio today. Question: what is the difference between high life and hip life? Because Hit Beats told me about high life earlier and about kind of what that sound feels like and what you can expect to hear from high life. But what is hip life?
Okay, so hip life is one of our legend called Grandpapa Reggie Stone. So he lived at the United States, and he came back, but he was doing the rap and the hip hop style of music. So when he came down and he saw that the high life is going on, is our mother, and he tried to blend it, the pop and the high life, the element to form the hip life in 1996. So from there, we have so many artists who has followed the genre. So we have the likes of Bookback, we have VIP, we have Comfort there, we have likes of I think Achiame, and we have I think Lord Kenya. We have so many of them who make the hip life globe. So right now the when we mean the hip life and the high life is blended, is the high life and the hip hop blending together to make it the hip life. Yeah.
Okay. Would you say that there are any particular artists from like when you first started making music that inspired you or made you want to make this like your path?
I think I was listening to Obrafo. I was listening to Obrafo, and I was listening to Lord Kenya as well. And at the same time, yes, that was the artist that I was listening to, and right now I listen to Sarkodie. I listen to like Castro. Our may so rest in peace wherever he is. Castro. I was listening to Castro as well, and I have a couple of artists that I listening to get my inspiration. Yes.
So who are like the current artists, whether it's someone that's from this region or out in the States or UK or wherever? Who are the artists that you listen to now today?
Now I listen to Shatawale music. Yes, I listen to Shatawale music, and I listen to my brother Adombe music as well, and I listen to Kendrick Lamar outside my distance, and I listen to Two Face in Dibia. I listen to a couple of artists. I listen to I think Jama. I listen to from Jamaica. I listen to Fanta Mogya from Jamaica as well. Yeah, I listen to them as well. So a couple of artists like I listen to them and their music.
Okay, so Kendrick or Drake? Kendrick or Drake? Tell me your opinion and why, and I'll tell you mine.
Oh, okay. Me, Kendrick. Yeah.
Why Kendrick?
Because I can relate to most of his flow, and his words. Yeah, so I'll go for, and personality wise too, I'll go for Kendrick. Yeah,
I agree with that. I like both Kendrick and Drake. I think that to choose which one, like versus, is not really fair because I think they do two different things. I think Drake is more like commercial. He kind of is a chameleon, I think, because he'll go from this place to that place and, whatever. But on the principle, I choose Kendrick because I like the messages that he gives in his music. But, like, as far as, like, actual music that I listen to, I would say it was Drake.
Oh, okay. Okay. I love both of them, but personality-wise on others, I'll go for Kendrick. Sure. Yeah.
So on your new EP, Blood Journey, can you tell me about like your creative processes? Like what were the steps you took to like get the album to completion?
It's not easy, and I started this whole thing 2 years ago. 3 years ago, I may say, because I say it takes time, and music is a process as well. So I think it's not easy, but the production side, I'm the one who produced and mastered everything on this particular EP. I'm the one that did the magic on it, and I wrote most of the songs as well, and some of the songs too I wrote it with my brothers. I think Apostle Samuel Entry on the first song called Knocking, and the backup too I wrote it with my brother. He's a sound engineer, producer as well, EG Beat. Yes, and the other one, Hope, too, I wrote it with my brother, my junior brother called Squeezy. So I think the other ones I wrote it by my own self. Yeah.
Because you do music production, you do sound engineering, you also write and perform the music.
Yeah.
So how do you balance all these different roles?
I'm gonna say music is daily work. Like always, you need to work. I always say this, and at the same time, it's a calling as well. So me, I don't struggle doing so many stuffs. If I'm struggling, then I have to invite somebody else to come and help. So I think it's quite interesting though. Yeah, but glory to God, we are here. We have just finished everything. Then he's out there doing his own magic he's supposed to do. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question that's not really about the music necessarily, but it kind of is. Because personally, since I've been here in Ghana, I mostly have been like going to the tourist spots and learning about the history and the culture, but I have not experienced the nightlife really at all. Tell me about nightlife in Ghana. Nightlife, like the clubs, the bars.
Oh, it's fun.
It's fun.
It's very fun. So I don't know, maybe one of these days we take it to the nightclub, and now you will love it.
Okay.
You will just love it. So whenever like nightclub is all like, whenever you go to nightclub, it's all like having fun, just refreshing yourself, and anytime that what you want to get, you will get it. You understand? In Ghana, whenever you want. And here is peaceful town as well, so nobody will harm you or that. No. You just go out there, have your fun, have whatever you feel like having, and you come back home. Yeah. So Ghana is fully for fun. You understand? Yeah.
So for people, because my viewers and listeners are mostly in the United States, and most of them probably have never been to Ghana, but now that I've been sharing my experience online, there's a lot of interest to come here. So what should people know about Ghana before they get here?
So what our people know about
what do
Ghana?
they need to know about before they come here? Like, what should they be aware of?
One thing they have to be aware of is Ghana is peaceful home. You understand? Here we are very friendly. We are very welcome. So anybody who wants to come to Ghana, you should come and experience what we have. We have beautiful tourism in Ghana here. Whenever you come, you will have fun. You just feel more. Whatever you want to do, you'll feel comfortable as home as well. So you have to come and experience it. Yeah.
What about the culture? Like, what's the do's and don'ts?
Ghana, yeah, I think we don't want quite. It depends the places that you want to go. You understand? Yeah, and me per se, I don't go out where the place that maybe I don't know. You understand? Maybe I don't know this place. I don't try and go there at night or other stuff like that. You understand? Yes. Always, if I know there or I want to go there, I will just go to somebody who knows there. Who carry me along. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah. So that is that. So if you want to come here and you want to experience the good things, you're supposed to come to the right place. And the right people who can take you across those things. Yeah.
So basically what you're saying is, because I'm a solo traveler, I like to go places by myself. I've been to Mexico, I've been to Jamaica and other places, and I like to just do things by myself because I don't like to be on a strict schedule. But Ghana is not a place where you should just come by yourself.
No. It's not advisable. It's not advisable like that. Though you can come because you may have your own map. When I'm reading, okay, I'm going here, I'm good. But it should be more fun, or to be more advice, carefulness on everything, that you have somebody who will carry along. To show you the places. Yeah. That's what I'll tell everybody too. Okay. Yeah.
I definitely agree with that. I thought that I could just come here by myself and just. I thought I could just, I'm a very crafty person. Yeah. I'm a very I'm smart.
Ghana is a peaceful home.
Yeah.
So
I would definitely say that it's definitely peaceful. Yeah. I would say that the people that I've met have been very friendly, very hospitable. Just very, I don't know, it's different. In the US, I feel like people are less welcoming, especially of like foreign people or even people that are natives. But since I've been here, I think I've been welcomed with open arms. But I still would not, even like this is my first time, like the second time, I still would not just come and be by myself. Because there's a lot of things that you just don't understand about the culture that's different from the US. So I agree with what you said.
Okay, so you coming to Ghana, which side is your favorite like so far? What's your favorite so far?
So far, I've been to Accra.
Oh, okay.
I've been to Kumasi.
Wow.
I've been to Cape Coast. And now we're in Kasoa. Yeah, and I would say my favorite place so far has been Kumasi.
Kumasi?
Yeah.
Okay. Kumasi.
Just because it seems like it's lively, but it's not as like busy as Accra. But also, I only spent a couple days in Accra, so I didn't really get like the full experience to say that I liked it or didn't like it. But I really enjoyed Kumasi.
All right.
It seems like it's more of like this is just my observation from going to like the mall and seeing people that were like more dressed up, like they were doing some kind of business. So I like that.
All right.
So I like Cape Coast too. Cause I'm from a beach town, so it was cool to go to a beach town.
Okay.
But Kumasi is my favorite.
All right. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. All right.
So I know you've been doing music for a long time now, so you've probably done so many interviews, radio shows. What's the question that you've been waiting for that nobody has ever asked?
That's a deep one. That's a deep one. I mean, uh, where I wanna be.
Where you want to be?
Yeah, where I wanna
Okay.
be in the
So
next. So
let's say like 5 to 10 years.
Mm.
Like, what is it that you? Where do you see yourself? If you envisioning
yeah,
Mogya Tom 2035, where are you?
yeah. At that time, then more record labels or more businesses. Yes, more collaborations, and I mean more investment as well. Yeah, and at that time too, maybe I have a couple of artists that maybe I've helped to bring on scene. Yes, that's one.
You want to be able to bring people up
Yeah,
too.
we have already doing that as well. We have already doing that. Me and my brother Adumba Ifa, we have a couple of artists that we help. Yes, so to the next 3 years or 5 years or 7 years, 10 years to come, we want to see ourselves at the top there. Yeah.
Okay. Any like dream collaborations? Any artists that like you just wish that you could just work with them?
Yeah, for sure. In my home, I'll start from home first. Maybe Shatawale, Sarkodie, Stoneboy. I wish I'll have collaboration with all of them because I believe in collaboration as well. And outside there too, I think Burna Boy from Nigeria and Kendrick Lamar and maybe Drake as well. And I think from Jamaica too. I think Jamaica too. Yeah.
Okay, so Mogya, I'm from the United States, right? And you know, historically in hip hop, or just mostly hip hop, but music in general, different regions have different sounds. Like Kendrick Lamar, he's West Coast, he has a West Coast sound. It's like, you know, Snoop Dogg, all of those guys on the West Coast. And then you have like the down south rappers, like the Ludacris, the T.I., the David Banner. They have their own sound. Then you have like New York, which is like Jay-Z and Nas and all those guys up there. They have unique sounds, but it's like a regional thing, right? So I know we're in Ghana, and Ghana is a part of a huge continent. So you have South Africa, you have Nigeria. Can you talk about like the different sounds between those different places and Ghanaian artists?
Oh, okay, thank you. Nigerian, most people know Nigerian to be Afrobeat, you understand? And South Africa, they have piano now. Let me use piano as Nigerian, South African sound. And Ghana, as I said, we have our own cultural sound as well. Everybody have their own cultural music they do. You understand? Yeah. So it's not the same. Everybody have their own sector. Everybody's playing their own role when it comes to the music scene. So everybody have their own genre. Yeah.
Does it ever cause any like conflict between the artists or the regions or countries?
In music, there's always been a competition. You understand? And let me use the word beef. I say because whenever even beef rises, it gets more attention. You understand? You get more who want to outshine the person, this other person, or who wants to be up than other ones, and it's part of the challenges and the competition. It makes the scene more beautiful and more exciting to the fans though, and it's part of the business as well. So yes, there's a conflict between, there's no unity in the music scene when it comes to this Africa music that we do here. Yeah.
What do you think could bring unity, or do we need unity when it comes to this? Should we just let it be competitive because that's what people want? And it's like in the US they say all publicity is good publicity. Do you agree with that, or do you think that unity would be better?
I would say let me use football for instance. We can play with US. You understand? We have unity. Ghana and US, we have unity. But when we are playing game, definitely be a challenge. Who wants to win? Who wants to win a cup? And stuff. It's the same as music. You understand? It make the music more exciting. You understand? More fun, more global. It pay more attention. So I think we need that to keep the music going as well. So yeah, I think let's leave it like that. Let's play let's make it for fun. Yeah.
I like that. The only kind of like pause that I have when it comes to that is like in the US, sometimes these rap beefs get violent. Like people lose their lives. People are losing their livelihood. Does that ever happen here in Africa? Like our
yeah, sure.
music artists
Sometimes
get into the shootouts and stuff like that.
Yes, it happens. Let me use our own as example. Ghana Music Awards. I think 2023. I think 2020. There that way. I forget the date, but Shatawale and Stonebwoy got conflict like that, like violence, and one of them like Stonebwoy pull gun on stage. You understand? So yes, sometimes you get to that grounds, like it happens to that. But hey, me sometimes when it happens like that, me I watch it to be sometimes not to that personal listen, but as a record label, as a business, yes, I watch for the business side. Yeah. So it happens though, yeah.
So basically what you're saying is you mostly just focus on your music, your art, and what you need to be working on.
Yeah.
So you try to stay out of like this, business politics stuff that goes on. You have to kind of be knowledgeable because it is your business to know about what's going on.
Yeah, I have to mind my business because sometimes too, it has not happened to me yet in quote. And if I don't know what tomorrow holds, if somebody will come after me and maybe my team will go this and maybe destroying something and I have to go after him too. Like I'm capable of doing that. But right now, I have so many sources, I have so many stuff that I have to focus on to put on table. So right now I'm not focused on that for now. But if tomorrow it will like maybe things will come like that, fine. We will just maybe the team will go like, okay, let's do this then, fine. You know how to put a business on air. Yeah.
So speaking of the incident you were just telling me about, is gun violence an issue in Ghana?
What's
gun violence?
Gun violence? Yeah. In not gun, but like Ghana Music Awards, like. It was like that close.
Isolated. Okay.
Yeah, somebody. But it didn't go on like shooting. Yeah. But it go on like it's nearly happens like that. Yeah. But people just rush and everything was cool though. Yeah. Okay. But right now everything's settled though, so they are doing their business. Yeah.
So do you follow a lot of American music?
Oh sure.
Any of it like influences your music?
Yeah. I'm a fan of hip hop. I'm a fan of hip hop, so I listen to rap music a lot. Yeah, so I listen to R&B as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you been following the Diddy case?
Diddy?
P. Diddy?
P. Diddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was hearing. I did though. My bad. I didn't follow it like. But yes, I was hearing like this and that. Yeah, but I didn't just follow the whole story. I don't know if you can brief me how it
yeah, it's really bad actually.
Wow.
Not to go into too much detail because I don't want to trigger anybody or cause any trauma, but essentially my opinion from being an outsider looking in is he just acquired too much money and too much power and began to abuse the power. By way of maybe like making promises to up and coming artists that they may have a certain type of lifestyle if they did certain acts with him. And so now he's like in a big trial, facing a lot of time in prison possibly. Crimes I think are like sex trafficking and stuff like that. Does that like ever happen with music labels on this side in like Africa, Ghana, wherever?
Wow. So right now, where is he? Like, is he in jail or?
He's on trial, so he's in jail. They did not give him bail, and I think his trial is kind of like in the beginning stages. So it'll probably be several months before we know that.
Wow. That's so quite interesting. Wow. Oh, okay, but I didn't follow the story, so right now you made me clear. Like now I know the whole. Like you have briefed the story for me to make it. I'm like now I understand now. I understand. Wow.
How do you think like when it comes to music labels? Because I know like in the past everybody want to sign a deal. They want to be on a major record label because it does give them, money to do music videos and budgets for wardrobe and all of this stuff and going on tour. But now it seems like more people want to be independent artists.
Yeah, sure.
What's your opinion on being an independent artist, doing everything yourself, versus getting signed to a record label? What do you think about that?
Sometimes I've not been in record label before, but one thing I've noticed and I've heard like a lot is some of the record labels, when they sign you, it's like you're a slave to them. You understand? You see, you are like a slave, and some even just redirect your where you are going, your style, everything. They want you to do what they want, like not what they have seen in you, and they want to sign you. So sometimes people don't want to go into slavery. I mean, nobody wants slavery as well.
Right.
But being an independent artist, I mean, you can do whatever you like with your team. If you have 1 or 2 teams that you work with, I mean, you can just. But having a label it's like that was very cool. But right now, you can sign until like 5 years, 6 years to work with you. No, it doesn't work like that. You understand? Yeah, and no artist who know his direction or her direction will just got himself into that as well, And most of the time, people don't really know what they are getting themselves into, unless they are in it before they realize, what I'm putting myself into. You understand? So that I think that's what is happening now.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
I agree with that. I think people, they watch TV and movies and they see these celebrities living these big, high lives, and they have a lot of money, or it looks like they have a lot of money, but you don't know what they had to do to get that money. Right, exactly.
It's sometimes one thing I would just advise, or not every flashy thing that you see that you have to believe in it. You understand? Some of them, it may be just act. It might be like they want the brand to look like this, but we have real life also, you understand? Because we have a couple of artists that when you go close of them, they will advise you on those things. Like you can see them driving Porsche car, doing this, it's just to let people know that we are there. But then in real life, they have some other touches that they are solving at one corner. So yeah, definitely. I mean, whenever you are independent artist, yes, I think it's freedom, because I can mention some of my artists here in Ghana. I think Sarkodie is independent artist. Shatawale is an independent artist. Stoneboy, I think right now he has a record label that he has signed to. But those people who are independent, that they are free. You understand? You can watch their brand and you can testify. Like, these people they are free. Like, so that's how it's happening. Yeah.
As an artist, to be free and be able to have creative control.
Oh, sure, because the creativity is coming like from you. You understand? Everything is coming from you. So you need to explore, you need to feel free and do whatever God wants you to do in your calling. So if somebody is redirecting how they want you to be, maybe you are faking. You understand? And I don't think faking yourself will work. And whenever you create something to come and manifest on this earth too, you have your own destiny to come and fulfill for this world inside. So if somebody divert your stuff and everything like that, it's hurting you. It's just destroying you, and it's just destroying your craft as well. Yeah. So me, I just want free. But as an artist, you need to learn and know how the business works, so that it can help your steps. Yeah. For. Yeah.
So I like that. So how has your culture, your spirituality, how does it impact your music or influence your music?
That's a deep question. That's a deep one. I will tackle the culture. You understand? That's what I said earlier. That even looking at the instrumentation. It's because when you hear some drums, it talks a lot, and it's part of the feeling and everything as well. So whenever you hear any I mentioned Bobo, I mentioned some of their culture, this thing, I put them together to make my music. And talking about even God, I did mention earlier that even I can dream about my music. I've been run it up. I got it in my dream. You understand? And I see it to be God speaks through his people, like God speak to his people through even dreams and everything like that. So whenever you hear that, like you have to know God is talking to you. And maybe you might hear God from your other partner, like maybe your brother, your mom, your sis, your friend, or the society that you are in. God can use somebody to talk to you, to get what you're supposed to get to write a music. So it comes from so different ways, not just particular space like that. Yeah, so definitely whenever it happens like that and you hear other stuffs, you have to know that your God is talking to you. Then you have to go back, really like educate yourself and get yourself together and put it, and it will be done. Yeah.
So aside from like your dreams, which I think a lot of people in my world will refer to that as like a download, you receive the download. What other ways do you connect with your creator or your source?
What do I?
How do you connect to your source?
How do I connect with my source? Connecting with my source, like in terms of my creating, like with my creativity.
Just in general, like for your own spiritual purposes, whether it's for your music or just you need direction in life. Period. Because all situations require some type of guidance.
I will start by saying this. Every human being need, like, somebody may do something that if you do, it will not help you. You understand? Some may just go into, let me see, womanizing. Somebody may go into woman and still be prosper, but when you get yourself into that, maybe it will not help you. And we have so many ways. And at the same time, if you know where you're going, you need to seek. You understand? You say you seek, ask, it shall be given unto you, and other stuff like that. So whenever it happens like that, you need to be more careful where you step, what you're supposed to speak, because God, if you say God is a word. You understand? Whenever you speak, it manifests. So you have to watch how the kind of word that you spit across or other stuff like that. Yeah, that will get you where you're supposed to be. It comes in so many ways though, but I'll use these two for now. Yeah.
Okay. So I have a question that I was just thinking about. It comes up a lot because I'm African American, right? And I believe that I am a descendant of Africans. But there are some Americans that have this crazy idea that they don't descend from Africa. And there's a lot of I don't know if you see this online, but I'm chronically online, so I see a lot of infighting, like African Americans versus people who live in Africa, or a lot of Africans who have immigrated to the UK, and it's this conflict, this fighting for some reason. Do you have any type of insight on that? What do you think causes that? And
they are fighting or something.
Yeah, they think
specific thing that they are fighting.
It's each one is saying that the other doesn't like Africans don't like African Americans, or African Americans don't like Africans. And it's a common, I think, misconception, because it could be true of some people, but I don't think that's the broad, everyone feels that way. What do you think about that?
I think most of even our footballers, whenever they travel across, play football, other stuff like that, they may hear those kind of things. They say they are throwing maybe things over them, water. They say they don't like them because of they are black and blah blah, other stuff like that. It depends. Some people are brainwashed. You understand? From their kids' time, maybe the story that they have heard. You understand? And it still lives in them. So whenever they got encounter with that thing or that person, they see that person to be an enemy. But we all, one thing I see in life, that we are human beings, and we are one, because the same blood that's flow over us, and it's the skin that changes, but it doesn't matter. We from where we supposed to, we from, and we have come on this earth to fulfill what we're supposed to fulfill. After that, we will go. You understand? So I don't see there is anything that can help us even fighting each other. We have to come as one. You understand? Unity, because God is love. So whenever we unite, then we love ourselves. Then we are God. You understand? So I don't support that. And that thing, when I see that, it puts me off, and it made me sad, because
it's a hurtful thing.
Yeah, it made me sad, because we are one. because it's very, sometimes what makes me happy a lot aside music is when I see people like they are maybe 1-2 people meeting and they are laughing, like speaking, having conversation, like making themselves happy, like because that thing is very expensive. So having it is something, you understand. So we have to come as one. We all unite. Let's come as one. Let's make this world a better place to all, like for us to live. Bless.
Okay. One final thing. Can you give just a message to the listeners? I think, well, before this podcast episode, everyone that's listening is probably in the United States. But hopefully after this airs, we can get more people that are in Ghana, that are in Nigeria, that are all over, to not just hear my podcast, what I have to say, but I want them to also hear your music and the artists that you talked about today. What's just like a final few words to say to the listeners?
God bless you. Thanks. And one thing I will say to the viewer is that we are one. As I said earlier, let's come together as one. Let's make the world a better place for us to live. And I mean, Black Journey is out there, and because of the love I have for you guys, that's the reason why I brought this EP out. So go and stream. It's all on the podcast, like all the digital platforms. Just go and stream Black Journey, and you find love. You find motivational music. You have so many ways music. So just go and stream. And I mean, we have more to come. So just expect nothing but the best. But I want them to know that this Africa is your home. Africa is your home. Just come home. Let's have fun. Let's have time together. Bless.
Thank you. I love that. All right, guys. Well, I think that is going to wrap it up for this episode with Mogya Tom. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming on and blessing our audience with your words today.
Bless.
Until next time, that's it. Bye.
Bye. Ciao.